So apparently putting that idiot to sleep without him not interfering seems to solve it, and I could really troll that Carrot. Carrot, I think his name, right? So we can continue with our shindings and our weldings. Where is that annoying purse? There we go, it's empty. So I told him I want a cut, and he told me you deserve a punch in the jaw. But putting that idiot next to him to sleep fixed it, so I could have a battle with him, and I kicked his ass and nobody reports me, so I knew that could help. Ooh, he even did a model. Now it's very thin. Compressed, like it's empty. Wow, that's a very nice touch. Czudak, thumbs up. You can't stop and impress me. Very good. He even took care of that. The developers couldn't do that? Really? They couldn't do that? Here comes a single modder and does the incredible things that the entire team couldn't do. I'm impressed. Wow. Okay, next on the list.
Hey.
They didn't have anything interesting to say. How are things?
It won't be long until the orcs attacked. You don't seriously.
Yes, I do seriously think I could change the course.
I'm not telling you anything.
Now, him we can offer some help. If you ask him what can you give me in return, he will say, I can't give you anything in return. You simply, if you want, you can go fetch my weapon or not. And if you help him, he will train you, so I will agree. It will be risky to steal this purse. Yes, plus 10 more experience. It said 270 to 280. Nice. What are you doing here in the castle?
Where do you come from?
From the mainland. My people and I fled here.
From Gothic 3.
The situation there is getting worse. The orcs leave nothing but burned out villages behind. The king has lost control of his realm.
Okay.
Where are your people now?
I left them. They thought they could take everything they wanted, even if it doesn't belong to them. Count me out.
Cool voice, love it.
What else do you know about the war?
The orcs are outside the capital. But whether it's fallen yet, I don't know. The last thing I heard was that the king is dead. But I don't believe that.
He changed his voice dramatically. I can't recognize who else he portrays.
What are you doing here in the castle?
I heard about the dragons and wanted to help fight them. Unfortunately, I lost my sword when I was sneaking past the orcs. And now I'm stuck here. Without a sword, I can't get out of here. And the swords I can buy here are the worst junk.
I wish you luck with your search. What will you give me if I find your good sword? He will say I have nothing, can't give you anything. And that the quest won't be accepted, or if you still go and bring it back, I don't remember, maybe you'll get a little bit less experience, something like that. I experimented with it long time ago, 10 years ago.
I shall find your sword.
That would be great. You should look for it on the high cliff to the south. I probably lost it there, near the orc tents.
That is amazing. That's gonna lead us to the next way. It's gonna lead us to the next quest given by Auric to kill the shaman. Horshak or Hoshpak, yeah, Hoshpak. And this is the same location as the sword, so it's on our way. It's excellent.
It was a really stupid idea to come here.
Here's a character I
thought
like.
There was something to be had here. But there's nothing here but a few arrogant paladins and orcs.
You forgot about the dragon? Oh, really? How could I forget the dragons? You know, I'm a smith. I'm more interested in weapons than dragons. I make the weapons for other boys to go and hunt the dragons, so no thanks. Yeah, this is a character I like. He's a little bit too greedy, but I get along with him.
You forgot about the dragons.
How could I?
How could I forget? I'll tell you what, I'm a blacksmith, not a warrior. Look, I make weapons. The fighting I leave to others.
Exactly that.
And why aren't you standing behind an anvil?
The paladins here won't let me into the smithy. I can't make anything unless I want to wind up in the dungeon.
I'll try to help you. What's in it for me if I help you? Okay.
What's in it for me if I help you?
I don't have anything. At the most, I could teach you something. I know a method of making blades forged from magic ore even harder.
Excellent, we don't have to go to Bennett.
I'll try to help you.
How will you manage that? Parsifal has ordered a watch kept on us. No one would dare to disregard it.
I'll do whatever I can.
I can't imagine that he would listen to you.
Listen to you. Another cool voice. I don't recognize him again. Who else he plays? What happened in the castle? He say nothing as far as I know. I'm more concerned about what happened outside the castle.
What happened in the castle?
Nothing that I've heard. Of course, I'm worried about what's happened outside the castle.
Okay, he has a cool weapon.
Where do you come from?
I've joined up with some men from the mountains. We were headed for the valley to make a real profit hunting dragons. Their leader went by the name of Silvio. Boy, what an ass. He treated me like I was his property.
He will die, don't worry.
What happened in the castle?
Nothing that I've heard.
That's not what I heard.
What I'm interesting more is herbs. I need some king sorrels, and nobody here dwells in that. We need to go back. So okay, next is Angar, but I want to see what he says has to offer here. I don't have anything. The most I can teach is something. What's that hell? So he left everything and
How's business?
Lousy. The paladins just aren't buying a thing. How about you? Is there anything else you need?
look at the situation we are in. He still cares about gold. The next day you're gonna fucking die and starve to death, and gold, but I need gold. What are you going to do with gold if you're not gonna leave this place?
Show me your wares.
Show me your wares. Okay, the stock is improved a little bit. Dried beef junkie. I haven't tried those. It looks very tasty. You have demon. I will take demon. It will help us against the stone dragon. He have some ring of fearlessness, but ring of heroism is better. He have a cold arrow. He have lightning that I like. I will take. Don't know where will I use it. I will try to find something. And looks like I sold my maps to him. So Lucy's list, yeah. Create stone golem. Ironic, creating stone golem against stone dragon, right? He can do damage, but not enough. That's it. Before I forget, is there any stuffs around here? Oh yeah, there's one in the main chamber. I need to cook the meat. There should be some pan in here. And, nope, looks like it was. It's not working.
But he knew
should be inside a stove, and yeah, excellent. You can dry all the meat. Fry raw meat, yeah. All possible raw meat. 125 pieces. Let's fry a little bit fish. 10. Excellent. Very good. What about the cook?
If you want to learn...
Yeah, talk about paladins. I'm just a prison cook. Let's see, Angar is next on the list, and when we tell Garond I'm back, certain events going to happen, such as Angar will be teleported to the skeletons, I think. If you talk to him or not, maybe not. Dragons hunters that we see near the entrance, they will teleport to that cave, and Gon will go near Gestalt there. So
That's all just gossip.
that's done. So that's why I'm gonna talk to everyone before talking to Garon, because some events going to
Don't I
play
know
out.
you? You were Cor Angar. You used to be a Templar in the swamp camp.
Call me Angar. I have set aside my title. The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has disbanded. Curious, but you seem somehow familiar to me. Yet I cannot quite recall you.
Really?
What's the matter with you?
Oh, I haven't been able to sleep properly for some time. These constant nightmares.
Okay, how could you forget me? We had face-to-face conversations the previous game.
How did you get here?
After the collapse of the magic barrier, I hid myself in the mountains. It became time for me to do something. I strayed about for days until I suddenly awoke in the castle. Do not ask me what happened. I don't know. To make matters worse, I have also lost the amulet which I have had for years. I shall go mad if I do not find it again. Nothing amazes me.
He seems to have Lee's voice actor. What will you do next? What happened to the from the other? No. What exactly you lost?
What happened to the others from the swamp camp?
The last thing I remember is that the barrier collapsed, accompanied by a nerve-shattering scream. Stricken with panicked fear, we fell to the ground, writhing in pain. That voice, it grew ever louder. And then, when it was over, they all ran mad and disappeared into the bleak night, screaming loudly. I have not seen them again.
That's a very nice symbol he put in the middle of the sleeper. Of the sleeper, yeah. And the nice icon of the sleeper he put in the middle of the armor. It looks kinda nice, refreshing, but I still prefer the previous model with that being a little bit bumpy, a little bit shiny overall.
I've heard a thing or two.
And this one a little bit more matte finish, everything matte black, MKB HD style, yeah.
What will you do next?
I shall rest a while first, so that I may take up the search for my lost amulet. I have heard something of dragons. It is also being said that many warriors have come to the Valley of Mines to hunt them. I am thinking of joining them.
Okay, look at the leg pads as well. It's nice, looks like also get
Where exactly did you lose your amulet?
remastered.
Somewhere in the south, shortly before I awoke here in the castle. I suspect it was stolen. I absolutely must have it back. Nothing amazes me.
One thing I forgot to say, now you can ask him why it's so important to you, he will say it was a gift from a friend, he will never mention that is. And you can, if you play as a mage, you can figure out who are the seekers are, and you come to Cor Angar and you tell you, I know what happened to your brothers, it's the seekers now that hunt the land and search. Maybe I can help you find your amulet.
Maybe I can help you find your amulet.
Why not? Some help cannot hurt.
Of course.
That's really not my problem.
What about the dragon hunters?
I will speak with them later. Maybe they can use a strong arm.
Definitely.
When will you go?
As soon as I feel better.
As soon as I talk to Coron to trigger the events, yeah.
Where do you want to look?
I shall go to the south, where I was last. There is a cave tomb there, surrounded by many boulders.
Pillars, okay.
I've got to go.
Watch your back.
Ah! Whoa! When?
He listened to the wrong people.
I don't believe this is
Okay, looks like we are ready to talk to Garon and
Justice will prevail in the end.
and Auric and the Paladin. Looks like I can give him some food. You can ask him the situation. Oh, we can do that quest. Let's do that because this, if you don't come at night precisely, so we need to come here by evening and tell him I can feed you something. So you can give him food. He's a paladin. I generally want to do that, but just for the heck of it, it's a funny quest. I want to become stronger.
Why aren't you at work?
But that's disgusting. Have you had a look in my chamber? Those filthy meat bugs are everywhere.
Bennett, is that you?
I have no idea who set up quarters in there before, but I'm certainly not going back into that filthy sty. I hate those beasts, and stop grinning like an idiot.
I can't. It's just ridiculous. Just yesterday I smashed one of those in my home. How they find their way everywhere, just insane. No matter how much I spray chemicals around, they still find a way into my home.
What with?
Nasty creatures, but I'm not afraid of them.
The meat bugs are gone. You can go back to polishing your thumb screws or whatever.
Are you sure that not one of those monsters is left?
Pretty sure.
All right, then. Here, take this gold as a token of my gratitude.
Oh, don't make me cry.
You know what? I'm not sure everyone
Wait a
is
minute.
dead. I think one of them left there, behind you.
Are you alright?
And are you sure those meat bugs are gone?
Not sure.
Look, there's one right behind you.
What?
I'm living! Yeah, that is a great final scene for the episode. So guys, if you enjoyed the episode as much as I did, please don't forget to hit the like button. It helps me a lot, and I appreciate watching those. It puts a smile on my face. So I'm gonna cut it here. In the next episode, you don't wanna miss it. We're gonna talk to Garond and put some chain events and advance the quest forward. So stay tuned for that. See ya later.